Welcome to Sara Cooks For You. If you're stuck up on what's for dinner tonight or for the next snack, here is a simple vegetable soup recipe in which I've used a variety of vegetables and I've also used ingredients that I used to help overcome the symptoms of cough, cold, and flu. So, first of all, I've used a variety of vegetables. Make sure you include the colors of the rainbow in your meals. Basically, that gives you all the vitamins, minerals, and the antioxidants and fiber that you require. So, in this soup today, I've used carrot, which is again high in vitamins and minerals, fiber, and antioxidants, especially vitamin A, and it helps in growth, development, and immunity. I've also added green beans, the French beans. These also are very high in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. So you can add any vegetables of your choice. You can also include cauliflower or broccoli and cabbage. Beetroots again, they are a great source of fiber. They are high in minerals like iron, potassium, and manganese. And turnips, I've used turnips. These are again high on vitamins, folate, and fiber. Peas, these are also high in fiber, vitamin A, C, and iron. So basically, you can replace any of these vegetables with vegetables of your choice. 2 chopped onions and tomatoes. I've used 2 large tomatoes for the soup. So these are the basic ingredients, and bay leaf, we just add the bay leaf in most of our dishes. It helps reduce inflammation and alleviates a lot of respiratory issues. The next is ginger garlic. As we know, garlic has a lot of potent medical properties. It has medicinal properties. It can combat sicknesses including common cold and cough. Ginger again, it's an anti-inflammatory and it reduces inflammation and erases symptoms of sore throat, cold, and flu. And apart from this, we'll be using salt and fresh turmeric. I've used fresh grated turmeric. So as we know, turmeric also has a lot of health benefits. It is a potent anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant. Peppercorns again, they are anti-inflammatory and high in antioxidants, and hence they enhance the immune system. And apart from this, I'll be using butter, about 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons. Turmeric I've used fresh. You can even use the powdered form if it's not available fresh. And along with this, I also want to use some kalonji seeds in this recipe, which I'll be adding a little later. And spinach leaves, about 5 to 6 stalks of spinach leaves. This again is a superfood, and they also increase the immunity. So I'm going to chop them and add them to the soup. So basically, these are the ingredients that are going to go into our soup, and these are just, this is not a medical advice. These are just ingredients that are commonly available in the house, and we are going to use this just to help us overcome the symptoms of cough and cold. And these are the kalonji or the nigella seeds. So these are very beneficial. Let's take a pan and add in 2 teaspoons of butter. 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons of butter, it's up to you. You can add the butter to the pressure cooker, and we'll add in the chopped onions. I've added the bay leaf first, sorry. So we'll add the bay leaf and then add in the chopped onions. It's a very simple recipe and it'll get done really fast, and it is so healthy, nutritious, and nourishing. And we are going to utilize the entire soup and the vegetables. We are not going to throw away the vegetables, and we are not going to use any artificial thickening agents for the soup. So let's add in the ginger garlic. I've used about 1.5 tablespoon each of ginger and garlic. It smells great. The butter and ginger garlic, it's just smelling amazing. and we'll add in all the vegetables. You can add whatever greens or vegetables you like to this soup, and you can keep changing the vegetables every time you make this soup. So that will add a lot of variety, and there'll be a change in flavor also. So, and then I'm adding the chopped spinach leaves. Let's fry this for a minute. I just want to fry the vegetables for a minute in the butter. So that is done. This soup is really amazing. It tastes so flavorful, thick, nourishing. So now I'm going to add in about 1.5 to 2 glasses of water. Make sure you don't add in too much of water, because while the vegetables are cooking, it might just ooze out. And let's add in the peppercorns, salt and turmeric. You can also add in pepper powder instead of the peppercorns. Let's mix everything together, and I'm adding the tomatoes. You can add 1.5 to 2 large tomatoes to the soup, and the kalonji, or the black seed as it's called. So I'm adding that also into the soup, which is just about 1/8 teaspoon. Let's close the lid and allow the soup to pressure cook. I'm cooking it for about 8 to 10 minutes. It gets done faster than that, but when you cook it more, the flavors come out really well and the vegetables will get really soft. So after pressure cooking this, let's open the cooker, and there the soup is almost ready. So we've got the vegetables cooked nicely. As you can see, they are soft and really nice, but they are not mushy. Okay, so we're going to cook it till this level. And now let's drain the soup and the vegetables separately. Now the vegetables that I have got, I'm going to put them into a mixer grinder and puree it to a fine paste. So this is the soup that we got. Now let's add in the vegetables to a blender and blend it to a puree. I've used almost all of the vegetables that I added, and now I'm going to add this into the soup. You don't need to add any artificial thickening agent to this. So it's the wholesome vegetable soup, and just adjust the seasoning according to your taste. Salt, pepper can be added at this point. As you can see, the soup is thick and really delicious. It's smelling great. I can smell the butter and the garlic and the ginger, and it's ready in no time. It's wholesome, fresh, and most importantly, it's homemade. And you can serve this as an appetizer, or you can have this as a complete meal. Because of all the vegetables that have gone into it, it's really filling and nourishing. Hope you enjoy this recipe. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy.